Choke, no joke, chiggy choke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. You already know. Just came in the building to give my condolences to a great man, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, passed away today. Michelle Frizzy, what up? Pac, what up? Pac, life, what you want to do with... Whack on wood, what up? Aries 80s baby, what's good? I made you change your name back, huh? You can't change that name on me. You know, I got too in tune with that name. I got too familiar with that name. That's right. Don't be changing up on me, shawty. Not be changing up on me, shawty. You know what I mean? I'm the king. Okay, shawty. Shawty, don't be trying to change your name, shawty. I'm the king. You don't change your name. I say you change your name, queen. Because I'm the king. I'm the king of the South. Joke, no joke, man. You know what it is. I see you. Q, what up? I'm over here in the gym getting my workout on. You know what I mean? Summertime's around the corner, baby. You know, not only that, you know, we gotta stay on our health kick. You know, health is the new wealth. Shout out to my man Shuffy. If you wanna feel rich, you gotta come to the gym and get money, baby. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I came on to wish Reverend Jesse Jackson a happy homecoming, you know. It's sad, man. But he was 84 years old. He lived a long life, you know. He went from segregation to marching with Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? To being able to get to vote, to getting able to run for president. And remember, Donald Trump supported his campaign, even though y'all say he's so racist. He supported Jesse Jackson's campaign, right? Funded it. And then he lived long enough to see a black president. I think he was talking slick about Obama too, I think. You know, he was a Black Panther too. I'm not too sure about that, but if you say so, then I believe you. You ain't got nothing to lie about. You know, he had the Rainbow Coalition, when the rainbow meant different ethnicities coming together. Now the rainbow means something totally different. Even the little kid can't draw a rainbow no more. You might think they gay if they draw a rainbow. They done took the rainbow and flipped it. You know, it used to be a beautiful thing. You used to want to run to the end of the rainbow to see if it was a pot of gold on the other end. Now you run to the other end of the rainbow, you might see a butthole. It's just jokes, just jokes. Trying to add a little humor to the to a somber moment. You know what I mean? They changed it. They changed with the rainbow, man. But yeah, he had the Rainbow Coalition. That meant, like New York was a melting pot. America is a melting pot. But I think he was born like 1940, 1940 something. When was he born? He died, I think he was 84. So yeah, he's like born maybe 1940, what we in? 1941 maybe? 1942. Thank you, Whack on Wood. Yeah, 1942. Yeah, I was close. But I'm sitting here on this treadmill. I love this treadmill because you walking on it, it's like you're walking through different countries. You walk through the woods, you know. It's a peaceful walk. You know what I mean? But I make sure. What was it? Oh, it was 41. I was right. Thank you, man. I was right, baby. See, you told me 42. I was right, baby. 10/8/41. So that's October 8th, 1941. He was born. So that make him what? Maybe a Libra? I think that would be a Libra, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 41, man, 1941. That's a long time. Think about what year you were born in, and think about being born in 41. That's black and white TVs. That's no cable TV. That's no cell phones. I don't even know if they had airplanes moving around in 41 like that. Maybe I don't know. But 41, he got to see a lot of different, he made it all the way to the 21st century. You know what I mean? So he lived a lot. He done a lot. His name will always be mentioned in history. And that's what life is about. Leaving a legacy behind. You know what I'm saying? Doing some things special in the world. Touch a few people. So make sure you make an impact with your life. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to be known for? What's going to be your legacy? You know? I think mine is going to be being truthful, being honest, standing up, being independent, and not selling out to the suckers in the entertainment industry. You know, being one of the first people to be out here with a video camera documenting a culture that many didn't. And then the culture turned around and everybody got a camera in their phone now. You know what I mean? Being able to start from shooting with VHS cameras. Some of y'all never even seen a VHS camera. So, you know. But We still got many, many more years to go out here, God willing. You already know Aries, AB, 80s, baby. So eat right, leave that meat alone, you know. Try to just go to poultry if you can. Seafood, salmon, good things like that. Drink lots of water. Stay away from them sodas and them high fructose drinks, all that sugar. You know what I mean? Love your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Always be there for mom and pop do. Honor thy mother, honor thy father. You know, which many of you kids don't do no more. You know, that generation under us, boy. Man, I'll save that conversation for a whole another day. You know what I'm saying? But try to teach your kids to be respectful. Try to teach your grandkids to be respectful. Don't let them follow in the footsteps of these little maniacs that's out here right now. Raise young gentlemen, not young YNs. Raise young ladies, not young strippers. Your daughter shouldn't be talking about getting a BBL and breast implants at 17. Let her know. She get 21, 22, she gonna fill out. When she flat chested, when she have a baby, she will grow some breasts, okay? She will get fat and blow out, you know? Tell her she ain't gotta go and get breast implants or BBL. Age is gonna be her BBL and her breasts and her breasts. These young men, you ain't gotta be cool about joining the gang. You don't have to tat up your face to be cool. You're gonna hate yourself later in life. Trust me when I tell you. You're gonna get all them tattoos and then you're gonna wanna remove them. You're gonna get a BBL and then you're gonna wanna remove them. I just seen a video today, Cardi B saying after this tour's over, she taking her BBL out. She's tired of it. After she done inspired all these girls to go get a booty, a fake booty, now she getting ready to go take hers out. Just like what's that other girl name? K. Michelle took hers out. The other girl, what's her name? Something Doll. I can't think of her name. She went and took hers out. All these girls that in their 20s wanted a BBL, now that they're in their 30s going into they not Cash Doll, the other girl from the Bronx. She from our projects too. I can't even think of her name right now. It ain't Doll Baby. What's her name? It's a little rap chick name. I can't think of her name right now. But I know she's been talking about removing it, you know. So all the girls that was in their 20s, you know what I'm saying? Now they going into their 40s. Dream Doll, thank you. Aries 80, baby, that's it is, Dream Doll. She removing her BBL, you know. And I remember K. Michelle was probably like the first one that I heard that was removing it and did a documentary on the complications of it and how it was destroying her body, you know. But when y'all young, you can't tell a young person nothing. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes out here getting these tattoos on their face and stuff. When they get 40, you walking around with that shit on your face, looking crazy as hell. Don't worry, Nikki at some point gonna want to take hers out too. She just ain't get to that point yet. She'll want to. Because imagine what that booty gonna look like at 60. It's gonna be sagging. The legs is gonna be old and wrinkly with this big old booty on it. It's gonna be horrible looking. They're gonna be looking like a circus attraction. Like little Kim's. Yeah. And can you imagine the men that gotta see these women naked? Yeah, they could look good in all that tight stuff and with that waist trainer on and all that stuff. But when they get home and they gotta take all that off, that booty with all them shots, you seeing that they butt look like the moon with all those craters in it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna wanna hit that with the blindfold on. So don't let peer pressure your kids. Don't let the music and the entertainment business pressure your kids because, you know, for me, I never felt pressure to be a part of the crowd. This is why I never got no tattoos. When all my friends was getting tattoos because this rapper or this actor inspired them to get tattoos, I wasn't a follower. Tupac put Thug Life across his stomach. Nas went and got a joint across his stomach. Godson. And then you didn't see Murder went and got a joint across his stomach. True. Then you just seen a whole bunch of dudes following that trend, putting tattoos on their stomach. You know what I'm saying? You had Gucci and Baby and them start putting tattoos on their face. You know, they done seen the movie South Central where OG Bobby Johnson got the black tear on his eye which symbolized killing people. Now you got dudes that got tatted tears and they ain't never killed nothing. But they just want to look hard. They want to look gangster. You know what I'm saying? And then you got dudes that started putting them across their forehead, on their head, all over their face. And now look at them. 50 Cent, another one, had a whole bunch of tattoos. As he got over, what'd he do? Removed all his tattoos, right? So when you're young, you're impressionable, you know what I'm saying? You become a follower and you want to do what is trendy and do what everybody else do. When my friends was getting holes in their ears, I wasn't doing that because that's what girls do. That identified the babies. When you was baby, identified the boys from the girls. The girls got earrings, the boys didn't. You know what I'm saying? And then as we got older, dudes started seeing dudes like Puff and, you know, a lot of dudes they didn't know were homosexuals getting earrings, and they followed it because they wanted to put diamonds in their ear like little girls. You know what I'm saying? And they followed the trend, so they got holes in their ears. And then they started getting bigger holes, more holes and on both sides, and then two on each sides. Yeah, I'm not a follower. I ain't never got no holes. I ain't never got no tattoos. I don't wear jewelry. Dudes got to get rings and bracelets and chains to fit in or be somebody. I'm not following these trends. I could be cool without no jewelry. I could be cool without no Jacob watch. I could be cool without no bracelets. I could be cool without no rings. I could be cool without no tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to follow these trends to be cool. As long as I feel good and confident in myself, it never stopped me from getting no baddies. You get what I'm saying? So always let your kids know they don't have to follow the trends. You don't have to follow the trends. You know what I'm saying? Because trends, they come and they go, and then people get, they have regret and remorse that they followed a lot of these trends. You know what I'm saying? And some of these trends will have you lose your life. You seen girls to go try to go get a BBL or a tummy tuck that died. You see niggas that went in and bought jewelry and chains and got robbed and killed for it. You know what I'm saying? You seen people go want to get a certain type of car trying to fit in and got robbed and killed for it. You know, I never felt the pressure to be in the in crowd and been always been cool with being myself. You know what I'm saying? Even down to my name. I made my own name. I didn't want to be Rick Ross copying Freeway Ricky Ross. I didn't want to be 50 Cent copying the real 50 Cent from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be Scarface, being copying the Scarface from the movie. You know, no disrespect to any of them, but you were influenced. You were copying. You weren't being original. You know, I could go on and on and on. But it's a lot of us, you know, that was original in what we do. Like DMX. He wasn't copying nobody. He kept his bald head. He kept his little dog chain. You know what I'm saying? And he let people accepted him for him. He didn't have to go and copy this person and copy that person and steal from this person and steal from that person to become successful. So be happy with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So once again, rest in peace to the Reverend Jesse Jackson. Our condolences go out to you and your family. And to rest in peace to Al Jarreau. He just died today too. Another person that was original in what he was doing. You know what I mean? Kareem Smiggity, what's up? Be a leader, not a follower. Be yourself. And don't do things that you're going to regret in the future. And teach your kids these examples that I just gave you. You want a BBL? Look at so-and-so. They taking theirs out. You want a gold chain? Look at so-and-so. They got killed for it. You know what I'm saying? You want to sell drugs? This dude got life. You want to be a killer? This dude got life. This dude was super gangster. Everybody was scared of him. Somebody wasn't scared of him and killed him. You know what I mean? Each one teach one. Choke no joke, you already know. My 65 minutes is done on the treadmill. After my weights, feeling good. All right? I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace and love. One. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new here. All right? Peace.